welcome to News West 9 Game Time, our second of two shows tonight, where we'll have all of the highlights and final scores you could possibly want. I'm Trevor Tankersley.
And I'm Lee Small. We've got a bunch of games on the slate tonight, so we better get started right now. And of course, we'll start with this week's Game of the Week.
This is the Academy Sports Game of the Week.
This week's Game of the Week is in the 3A ranks, with the 5As all off this week, as the Pecos Eagles, coming off 2 straight losses, visited Coach Jeff Cordell and the 3-2 Andrews Mustangs at the Mustang Bowl. Tough place to play. The final non-district game for each team before district play begins next week. Out to the Mustang Bowl we go for this one. 2 teams looking to get back on track, and we will start after the coin toss in the first quarter. 4th down from the field goal. Line. Most coaches go for it. Field goal. Cordell. He sends his kicker Jake Higgs out, and he nails the 53-yard.
I love the excitement. That's the best part. I mean,
53-yard field goal. I'd be excited too. I'd be excited too. Game dominated though by the Andrews defense. They get the sack here. Dominic Bejarano did one more time again. Nowhere to throw the ball. A swarming defense from the Mustangs tonight. Andrews finally gets some offense though. Kyler Gilbert, who you mentioned earlier today at 6, throws to Efren Pando up the left side, breaks a few tackles, tiptoes that sideline. Nice games, but don't you hate those flags? Brought it all the way back. Mustangs finally get in the end zone here, though. Ozzie Bueno sneaks in on 4th and goal from the 1 for the score. And Andrews runs away from Pecos tonight. They win it 37-6.
All right, well, after last week, Big Spring and Greenwood were headed in different directions. The Steers were coming off a big-time come-from-behind win over Midland Christian at home, while the Rangers needed to bounce back after a lackluster loss on the road to Sweetwater, in which their offense only scored 7 points. This was a great test for both teams before they head into their respective districts in 2 weeks' time. King Stadium, the site, as we get set for some football. First quarter, Big Spring on the very first drive of the game. Devontae Anderson finds Michael Meadow for the score, 7-0 after the extra point. Scary moment, though, here, Trevor. Next drive, you see number 12 on Big Spring, Terrell Demerson, lower his head, which hits the thigh of the runner. He was moving his extremities, but he said he felt tingling in his hands, so they made sure to be extra cautious, of course. We send our best out to him. Hopefully he's fine for next week. Back to the action now, where after a long completion from Jesse Madrid to Trevor Nolan,
that's a great name.
Williams is taking the screen on the run in for the tying score. Big Spring, though, comes back like a good team does. Second quarter, Pete Chavarria had a couple of solid runs on this drive. He caps it off right there to make it 13-7 at that point. Final from this one, Big Spring all over Greenwood, 47-7.
Moving to Fort Stockton, taking on Lamesa. They ran the ball nearly 70 times in last week's loss to Lovington. Tonight, they visited the Golden Tornadoes. Lamesa establishing the running game early with Davion Thomas taking it up the side and hurdling.
Practicing for the hurdle.
A Fort Stockton defender. I hope he's a track star. Panthers punting a few plays later, and the Golden Tornadoes resort to a little trickery. The Miracle.
Music City Miracle.
The Music City Miracle. The lateral setting up good field position for the ensuing drive. You just don't see that. A few plays later, it's Davion Thomas again. This time taking it straight up the middle to put Lamesa up 7-0 to start the quarter. And Lamesa gets the win tonight over Fort Stockton, 14-7.
All right, last week Greenwood lost 32-7 at Sweetwater. This week, Midland Christian was on the road trying to reverse the trend for Permian Basin teams. First quarter here, no score, Midland Christian with possession, but watch Connor Stafford come swooping in, pops the ball loose, and Anthony Palacio somehow ends up with it. Sweetwater ball now, and here comes Sam Niemer. Remember the name, folks. He's going to be in a couple plays right down the middle. First down for Niemer. How about some more Niemer? But the Mustangs, later on after this run, were not able to convert, and the drive would stall. Second quarter now, Midland Christian threatening, and Christian Wiggum, who had profiled a couple weeks back, shoots in for the score, 7-0. Midland Christian at that point, and Midland Christian Mustangs look good once again. They win 34-7.
Moving to the 2A ranks tonight, the Kermit Yellow Jackets came home this evening to open up district play as the Denver City Mustangs came to town looking to pull off the upset. Out to Kermit we go after the handshakes here and the coin toss. We are set for football in Kermit. I always love Yellow Jackets. I don't know why. It's a great mascot. Denver City with the ball. Nice play action here by the Mustangs. Quarterback rolls out and hits his wide receiver in the flats for the first down. Throwing on the run is always a dangerous weapon when you have a quarterback that can do that later in the drive. You got to love a quarterback that wants the ball in his hands, especially he's going to break tackles and run people over. Look at that.
I love it.
Quarterback's not supposed to do that. Look at that. Nice play there from the quarterback. Then he's going to roll out again. He's going to roll out to the right. Loves throwing on the move. And when you throw on the move, he can throw this accurate. It's always a good sign. He finds his receiver in the back of the end zone. Helps when you're taller than everybody else, too. And this one would end. Denver City gets the win over Kermit. Final score there, 24-17.
All right, moving down to Class 2 Division II, the Coahoma Bulldogs were looking to bounce back after a close loss to Sten in their district opener. Tonight, they continue district play against Hawley. Coahoma's first possession of the game. A couple handshakes. Got to get the, the little
Cincinnati Red helmets.
Yeah, there you go again. Once again, Ortega runs up the end zone with little trouble, rather, to put the first points on the scoreboard. Shortly after the first touchdown, QB Tanner Ruiz throws a high ball to Hunter Williams.
Oh, what a grab.
The jumping catch adds 6 points to the scoreboard. Please, as Coahoma goes on to win big tonight, 46-14 there as Hawley running back into the end zone, but nonetheless, good win for Coahoma.
Moving to yesterday's action, Dalhart taking on Seminole in Plainview. First quarter, Noah Jesko, a little dump pass to Adrian Ruiz. And I'm going to talk really slow.
He's going a long distance.
Because he's going to take it all the way. You want to guess how long it was?
I'm going 99.
That's close. 95 yards for the touchdown on the Wolves. First possession, 7-0. Seminole trying to get things going, though. Jacob Birch looks right. And then he's going to go left. And he's going to be picked off by Devontae Burks. Ooh, he returned it up the right side for a little bit of a gain. And after showing his defensive skills, how many times do you see it on the defensive end? He'll show it on the offensive skills. Burks is going to score the touchdown here. 14-0 at that point. Start of the second, Dalhart is going to do it again. Jesko is going to find Tyler Smith. He takes it in for the score on a little screen pass right there. 21-0 Dalhart. And Dalhart rolls to the easy win. Last night they take it 35-3. And we're not even close to being done just yet.
That's right, Trevor. We've got many more highlights and scores on the way after this first time out.